again and welcome to my channel Roy's English Corner. Today I am going to discuss the remaining portion of the portrait of a lady here. So the point that is author's homecoming. After 5 years, while the author was returning, the author did not find any chain in his grandmother. The author find no change in grandmother. 5 years ago, when he left for the higher studies, his grandmother was look so old. But after 5 years, he found no change in his grandmother. She was as old as ever and remained absorbed in her prayers. Still, she was absorbed in her silent prayers, counting the beads of her rosary, and she looked as old as she had seen 5 years ago. Even that day, the happiest moment of her was feeding the sparrows. She found relaxed and she found the most happiest moment in her life, that was afternoon when she was feeding the sparrows in large numbers. In the evening, for the first time ever, she did not pray. That evening, the grandmother did not pray. She collected several ladies of the neighbor. She called several ladies of the neighborhood and sang songs related to the homecoming of the warriors. In the earlier times, when the warriors went to the battlefield and when they returned after the battlefield with well-being, people used to sing a song in the memory of happiness. They returned as well. So similarly, after 5 years when the author returned, the grandmother sang a song related to the homecoming of the warriors. Here, the author was not a warrior, but as the song in the praise of the returning warriors after the battlefield. Same after 5 years when the author returned, the grandmother was so pleased, and in his honor, she tried to express her happiness by calling the several ladies of the neighbor and sing a song related to homecoming of the warriors. So this is the suggestive meaning here. She had to be persuaded to stop singing and beaten drums in order to avoid the overstrain. Continuously, the grandmother was beating the drums and singing the song in praise of the narrator. She was old age, so the members of the house and the neighborhood also, they tried to persuade to stop singing and beaten drums in order to avoid the overstraining. Overstraining means the tiredness. Okay. However, the next day she was taken ill. But the grandmother did not listen to anybody, and she was continuously beating the drums and singing the song. As a result, the next day she was taken ill. Grandmother's death. Though diagnosed with a mild fever by the doctor came, he diagnosed her and found a mild fever, but grandmother knew that her end was near. But the grandmother knew about her approaching death. She decided to spend the last few hours of her life reciting prayers and telling her beads. She, she with nobody, spoke to nobody. Only she was spending her time with reciting silent prayers and telling her beads. Soon her lips stopped and fell from her hand and she died. Lips stopped moving and she died, and the rosary fell from her fingers on the ground. A silent tribute by the sparrows. This slide or this point is very heart touching. A silent tribute by the sparrows. The family went to make arrangement for the grandparents' funeral. Grandparents' funeral means the rituals. When somebody died, we have performed some funerals, cremations. As they came with his stretcher here are the wooden structure in which the dead body used to carry. They stopped midway to find thousands of sparrows scattered around her dead bodies. When they came to for the arrangements and grandparents' funeral, they stopped in the midway and they saw the thousands of sparrows scattered around the dead body of the grandmother. The sparrows mourned the death of the grandmother in utter silence. Why did the sparrows came there? The thousands of sparrows came to mourn the death of the grandmother in utter silence. They neither made any sound nor they are keeping utter silence. They ignored the breadcrumbs thrown at them by the author's mother. While the grandmother was alive, she used to throw the breadcrumbs into the sparrows. But today, the grandmother was no more. So, the author's mother used to do that things. She used to throw the breadcrumbs into the sparrows. But the sparrows ignored them. Even they could not see the breadcrumbs that day. They just sitting there silently so as to giving tribute to the grandmother. The breadcrumbs were swept away by the sweeper next morning. After some time, all the sparrows flew away silently, leaving the breadcrumbs there. And the next day, the sweeper came and swept away by the sweeper next morning. So here you see that even the small birds have a feeling. As the grandmother used to feed them every day, there is a bond between them, the bond of friendship between them. So when they heard or when they realized that grandmother was no more, they used to come there around his dead body and giving silent tribute by the sparrows. So here I am going to discuss some difficult words used in this chapter. But before that, once again I request you, if you like my video, please like it, share among your friends and subscribe my channel so that I can make more and more good videos for you. My playlist links is given in the descriptions. You can visit there, click on it, and you can see the videos of the writing sections for class 11 and 12. And in the I button, it is also given the link. You can see the writing section videos of class 11 and 12. So here, continue to the present slide here, difficult words. Wrinkled means having wrinkles, having lines on the faces due to the overage. Portrait means a pen picture. So when we describe in words something in such a way that the readers can see a virtual image in front of their eyes, so that is called pen picture or portrait. Hobbled out means walked like a lame. Stoop means bend of the body forward. Beads means small balls of wood. Serenity, clear and calm. Sing song, singing in the same tone. Stale, not fresh. Chapatis, bread. Seclusion means loneliness. Mild means light. Funeral, burning the dead body, the cremation of the dead body is called funeral. Stretcher, the wooden structure or wooden frame for carrying the dead bodies. So that's the difficult words here. And that's the end of this class today. Thank you for your attention. And before leaving the class, once again, watch my videos in the I button given. This is for writing section for class 11 and 12. You can also visit my descriptions. The link of all the playlist is given there. And if you like my video, please like it, share it among your friends and relatives. Please subscribe my channel and you press the bell icon beside it so that every new video, the notification of every new video go to you earlier. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. That's the end of the class and have a nice day. We will meet soon in our next class with the portrait of the lady. This is part 2. Thank you. Have a nice day. We will meet soon in my next video of grammar sections for class 11, that is determiners. Till then, thank you. Bye bye.